Hey everyone, welcome to Conversations with Curtis. Friday, happy Friday to you all. We're starting on time today because I want to get to this game, which I've already forgotten the name of it. But we're going to play whatever happened to Stanley Fitch, something like that. I can't remember. I was looking at another game, what remains of Edith Finch, and when I was talking to our guest today, he was telling me about it, and it reminded me of a game I started to play with my kids called the Stanley Parable. That's why I changed Edith with Stanley. So it sounds like there's some similarities in terms of the walking sim. I'm still kind of figuring out all this terminology, but it looks really cool. Looks like it's right up my alley, and I'm excited to play this game today. So thanks for joining us. Hello from vacation, says Adventure Game Hotspot. Wow. Thank you for joining us on your vacation. I hope you're in a nice, warm, sunny spot. Yeah, we've had an eventful week, Daniel and I, and I'll bring him on in just a second, and we'll chat a little bit about that. And then we will tell you about our game and our guest today. This is an exciting part 2 of our series where one of our guests get to join us and show us one of their favorite games. And so that's what we're going to do today. But before that, why don't I just dive right in and say thank you to our Patreon members. These are the folks that keep us doing what we're doing. I did send a little message on Discord yesterday. Once the tally came in at the end of this month, we realized that we lost a lot of people over the last couple months. It happens. It's just the way of the world when it comes to patronage and things like that. But it does mean that we've lost a great amount of funding that has come in to keep this channel alive. And I put out a plea for folks who have never joined us, and if they have the means to do so, to please do that. And I'd like to throw that out there to you all right now. Anybody who's already on our list and has the ability to up a level, that would be great. But right now, Daniel and I are working with a lot less than we've had over this past year, and yet we're putting out a lot more content. And so if we could get our funding up a little bit more, that would certainly give us some breathing room to do and continue to do what we've been doing. But thanks to these folks right here for making it happen. Thanks to our top donors, starting as always with Malika Chandler for her incredible generosity, Francois Damajala, Robbie Thurio, Moffat Reborn, and Tyler Drinkard, who just moved up a level once he saw that plea. So thank you, Tyler, for that, and for the couple people that have joined since then. But we'd love to get some more folks to join us on Coffee or Patreon. If you can make that happen, it would mean a lot. We also have our daily donations just to kind of keep us going in the flow and keep these if you like the games that we're playing, it helps to get a little bit of funding so we can finance our next guest host. So if we get to a $250 goal by the end of today, we will be able to do a Wheel of Curtis in which someone else can share one of their favorite games. So thanks to Zwex, Joseph Austin, Moffat Reborn, CJ, which I think I think we know who that guy is, Victor Chang, Jeffrey, and Canadian Bielit for being such awesome donors. All right, why don't I bring Daniel out, and then let's talk a little bit about what's going on today. Daniel, how's it going? Oh, you know what I should do is...
What should you do?
I'm going to change my... No, that's all.
No, don't change your background, because afterwards I'm going to need the background back.
Okay, I can do it. I can do it now. What you talk, and then I'm tech savvy these days. I can make this
Hi
stuff
everyone.
Happen.
This week we interviewed Ron Gilbert.
We did. Yeah, tell what did you think? You and I haven't had a chance to debrief a little bit after that. Tell me what you thought.
Well, it was great. It was short in my terms, because 2 hours. 2 hours is just the introduction in my interviews.
Oh my gosh, yeah. He gave us 2 hours, and Daniel's like, "That's it? That's all we get? What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's."
I'm not complaining. I appreciate each and every minute of these 2 hours.
Yeah.
This is more of a plea to you that next time we interview someone, stick around for 4 hours.
Never in a million years. We would have to have, if we can get our patronage up to,
$1
something where
billion.
I can actually put 4 hours in, then yes, that would be great. But as it is, I can't sit for 2 hours during the week,
4 hours.
4 hours during the week, doing that. But he was awesome. He's such a cool guy. He's smart. He's really was just open to answering all the questions. He took everything in. Daniel and I kind of came at him from different, of course, perspectives. Daniel comes at him with a vast history and of the games and being able to talk about the specifics of things. And then, of course, I'm kind of talking about process and story and all that. But he listened to everything and was just really great about responding to it all, and I felt like I'm excited to share this with you guys. It's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got a lot of good stuff out of him. So tell us about today and why we're doing what we're doing.
Well, we're doing what we're doing because 2 weeks ago, I think, or 3 weeks ago, I don't know. I can't estimate time any longer.
No.
We had a weekly goal. We reached our weekly goal, and then we had a Wheel of Curtis, and Clement won, and he chose this game.
Yeah.
What
and
Remains
Clement
of
has
Edith
been an
Finch.
incredible supporter of ours for a while now. So it's really nice to actually have him on and to meet him, and we'll have you guys meet him in just a bit. And it sounds like he's chose a game that people are super excited about. So I guess that's a good enough time to let's do it. Let's bring.
Boom.
Oh yes, there we go. There he is. What's up?
Hi there. Hi everyone. Paul, Daniel, so nice to be here.
So nice to have you here.
Yeah,
crazy.
for sure.
You're stealing our thunder. You're cooler than us.
Oh, never. I wouldn't dare.
All right, so it's the battle of the cool T-shirts today. So tell me about Brutal Assault. What is Brutal Assault, Clement?
That's a crazy metal festival happening in Czechoslovakia. I think, well, it's a yearly thing. I've been there in 2019. There's a funny story behind it. It's because I used to drive an old Skoda that's made in that country for the past 20 years. And I drove it for the first time back to its home country from France. That's like a 2,000 kilometers drive almost.
Whoa.
And spent a whole week at this festival. Crazy.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So now tell us a little bit. When did you first discover our channel, and what's your background with Phantas 2 and the world of Sierra games?
Well. I think I discovered the channel pretty much at the very early beginnings. I think somehow I found one of the first videos that you made, and I was so amazed, like, wow, this is him. Finally, getting out of the cage, back to us,
of the borderline
the fans.
cage.
Yeah.
Right.
And I've been following the channel since, and I've loved every second moment I've been part of this, like watching you play through tons of amazing games, getting crazy interviews with so amazing people, and the community is awesome. I'm so glad to be a part of it. When it comes to Sierra games, that's an old love story, I would say, because it's one of the first game maker I've been into since my very early days. I mean, from when I was a child. So Phantas 2 came around the time I was like 12, I think.
Yet another
prime age to play it.
You're not supposed to play that early, I know.
No.
But yeah, I loved it. I mean, the photography, the acting was a kick to me. I think I always thought that was one of the better FMVs out there, and I've always been like super interested by it. And yeah, in the late 2000s, I remember of the Spoony videos. I think I just came once again. You do a Google search about the game just because you do that once in a while, and I ended up finding the Spoony experiment page, and yeah, I was like, yeah, this guy gets it. And
That's
yeah.
great. That's great. I love it. Well, you chose. Tell us about the game you chose today, and why did what tell me and why did you choose this particular game? I'm very curious.
Well, I was thinking of a lot of different games, but I thought about a more recent game because the genre has evolved into something that's super diverse, and I've always been worried in the past about adventure games losing their touch, that people would be less and less interested. That I don't think that's the case. I think there's still a lot of people out there that are a fan of the genre, and I played this game in 2021. I think my first experience with a walking sim type of game, and I just loved it from the very beginning to the end of it. I mean, the narrative is like very nice. The graphics really cool, a great art direction, and it's the kind of game that just takes you by the end, and you just following as much as you can until the end, and you want more.
Oh, that's great.
So
That's great. Yeah, as I said earlier, I think the only other experience I've had with something like this was, and we didn't even get all the way through it, but my family and I were recommended the Stanley Pat, and really started to enjoy that quite a bit. Oh, what's going on? My mic.
You had a short glitch, but it's fine now.
Okay, I should be. Huh. All right, let's make sure that's. I was getting some microphone issues here. Let's see. Am I still on?
Yeah, you're still on.
Okay.
We can hear you.
But anyways, yeah, that sounded, and so this just again, I've gone out of my way to not read up about this game. I really want to experience it from just blindly. But the one thing I did learn is that I think there's a similarity in terms of how. So we're it's a first person. We're the one walking around and figuring everything out. Is that kind of how it goes? Yeah. Well,
pretty much.
And I'm excited to play something.
Bevan Red in the chat says that he made it. Now, Bevan Red has been in our chat for several times. For example, when I talked about Mickey McMullen, then he said that he worked with Mickey McMullen on several productions. So,
well, that's
I don't know.
Well, that's a good example. We just released our interview with Mickey and Courtney, and it's getting some views, which is great. But if you haven't seen it, it's just fantastic. These guys are, just they're great, and they met each other on Phantaz 2 almost 30 years ago, and have formed a deep friendship that goes to this day. They've worked together. They are really the best of friends, and it all started back then. And there's some great stories that they tell. So please, if you haven't, check out our interview with Mickey and Courtney. And that's super cool, Bevan Red, that you worked with those guys. Yeah.
You didn't miss it live, Bevan. It wasn't live. It was a edited interview. Don't worry.
Yeah. And just to be clear, this is our second time having a guest host, and so we're thrilled to have Clement, and Jovet, who's here too, was our guinea pig. He did a great job with the game that we played. What was the name of that game, Daniel?
Gomo.
Oh, Gomo. That was fun. That was a really good one. Yeah, I like that. All right, so should we start this thing? Let's go.
All right.
Boom.
Okay,
Sound.
All right, so okay. All right, so how do I?
Bevin, I know you meant the premiere. There wasn't a premiere for that interview. I just posted it. Ooh.
Atlas Redux tipped $20. Not much, NOK currency is down the drain lately.
Hey, Atlas Redux, that was awesome, and it's a great start. Thank you so much for that. All right, we're on a boat.
That's where it
ferry.
starts. Yeah.
This reminds me very much of. Wait, do we have a? Isn't there a intro scene?
No, this is the
That's
intro.
it.
This is the intro. Okay.
Yeah. So I
So
can look
this is
around.
very reminiscent of. This feels very Pacific Northwest. Lots of ferries out here. Okay. Nice. This is so great. Got a cast. All right, we're learning things already.
So I'm moving the camera. So I looked around, and now I look down in order to see what's going on.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that.
I love
just
this
gonna
already.
start at the beginning with the house.
How old is this
Yeah.
game?
2017, I think.
2017. Okay. And have these
I lived here
the
until I
folks
was
who made
11,
this game
but I wasn't
are they
allowed
been
into
around a
half
while?
the rooms.
Ooh. I'm not too sure about how long they've been in the business, but they're getting at a point where they're getting a little bit everywhere. I think they even started
I had known that since my brother Louis
a cinema studio.
Oh,
They're
fantastic.
diversing into a movie production.
Nice. I haven't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. Okay. Ooh. Great graphics. That's cool. Daniel, have you played this?
No, I have
And I
not.
will.
Oh,
My mother left me a
excellent.
key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
So we have a key.
That we don't know what it does.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Guys, let us know if the volume levels are fine with our voices and the game volume. We don't want to be Mickey McMullen in terms of sound mixing.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
We have footsteps in this one anyway.
Yeah.
Roberta Williams told us that they were in the process of adding footsteps to Colossal K,
Exactly. I was just
Oh.
listening to it.
which will make a
Interesting
big
touch.
difference.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Oh yeah.
The house was exactly like I remembered it. The way I
Whoa, look at that thing.
It.
Can you look up? I want to look up. Whoa.
Yeah, look at that building defying.
Dang, we got
every
ourselves a cool
common sense of
treehouse.
gravity.
Yeah, the treehouse is part of the house.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like it's been very well kept up. They need
As a
some.
child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
I can. It's creepy. It's a creepy house.
Yeah.
I would be creeped out too.
Open the dictionary on C, and then you'll find creepy there.
Oh, you got the chairs are down.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
I love
I
her
was afraid
voice.
of the
They
house.
cast a perfect. They cast a perfect voice for this character. Perfect actor.
You know, it always interests me to hear that point-and-click adventure games, in general, the genre died because people lost their patience with the introduction of the internet and such, so people have less patience. But on the other hand, they have patience for walking sims, and they have patience for open-world games in which they're playing like tons of hours. So I'm feeling they have something against point-and-click adventure games. And
That's
it's
our
not the
key.
I
patience.
hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Okay, that's our first issue here.
The game has to make it a little bit hard.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so the key doesn't work. What now?
And also, as I'm looking at I'm just going to back off from the game a little bit, and Clement and Daniel and I talked a little bit. We got to get off of Zoom. This is the word. Our camera, we look terrible. We got to get a better platform. So you were saying Discord might be better for us to.
Yeah, we're gonna use Discord from now on.
This is.
Oh yeah.
I look like I look like I've been unintentionally sort of animated, like one of those fake animation kind of.
I'll tell you what the problem is. You have an animated background, and Zoom can't handle all of the changes in your
Well,
background.
let me get rid of that. All right, I'm going to get rid of that. I was trying to be all. Okay.
You can try the green screen.
Going. Yeah, I'll go do green screen. Yeah, let's just do that.
And besides, Paul, don't forget that our first introduction to the world of Paul Morgan Stetler was you in the 1996 adventure game, Phantasmagoria 2.
Sasha K tipped 10 pieces of 8. Let's
and that was
find
Daniel's
some
reaction when he
secrets
couldn't
about
get out of
Edith,
the apartment.
So anyway, we thank you for the donation, Sasha.
Yeah, thanks, Sasha.
So anyway, first of all, you see that you look better without the background. What's the
A
background?
little bit.
And in general,
Not much.
we were used to seeing you in low resolution since 1996. So
That's right. So I just love the way this looks. I love the bins. You got they recycle. So where is this supposed to be set? This feels very Northwest.
yeah, I used the doggy door.
Crawling
I think
through the
it
doggy
does.
door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Do you know where it's supposed to be set, Clement?
I think it's supposed to be in the Washington state.
Oh, there you go. All right, that's where we're at.
Yeah, Paul loves it when things happen. Things are taking place in Washington.
My town.
Yeah,
For the
like
first time in years,
yeah.
I felt like I was home.
Let's break
It's
stuff.
interesting watching Daniel navigate,
Instead of a family,
and I'm sure
there were
that
just
he's
memories of one.
more typical of the way you all play these games. I would just linger and look at too many other things. I'd still be in the in the back alley looking at the dumpsters and stuff. But
Yeah,
you just
totally. I think
Like
that's
how
the
only
way
one
you're supposed to
restaurant
go
would
through
deliver
those
to our
because
house.
yeah, there
So we had Chinese.
so many details everywhere, and yeah, it's.
Well, I can look around if you want.
But what do
know,
you normally do?
I'm handling these types of games just like I'm handling first-person shooters. I'm trying to get to the point. And
You can look
also,
at this beautiful kitchen that's full of things, and yeah, little details like this. She
Only
told
memories.
us how she went to her brother's funeral, so keep track of this kind of details because yeah, this is not. I'm not gonna spoil the game, but this is not the happiest game of all.
I don't expect it to be. So there they are. That's great. There's a picture of them.
Edith,
There's
Eddie, Lewis, and Dawn.
Edie, yeah, and then there's a family. There's a cemetery that I imagine we're going to end up going to at some point.
What?
I know
Or how
about
after
this.
Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
That's a lot of cans.
The table
Oh, wow.
was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Wait, so this is how they left the house? How
Yeah.
long ago was it? Because things should be rotting over here.
It's been a while. I think close to 7, 8 years maybe.
7,
Can
8
you see
years.
some-
We should get some mold over here.
Yeah.
There was some mold on the stairs. What's that little? There's a little
My
bubble
mom
there.
was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Yeah, so pretty much every time you find an interactive object, you're gonna get this bubble, which
Gotcha.
is activating Edith to give you a comment about what it is.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile
Yeah.
with too many teeth.
That's a good analogy.
Well, the TV means that it's happening in the late 2000s, early 2010s.
Even the
Yeah,
fireplace
clearly not the
had a
90s.
story.
Yeah.
Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Ooh,
Nice.
the letters went up the chimney. Mm-hmm.
All right, yes.
Ooh.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay. So the key doesn't work.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Okay, we gotta blame Sven for that world building.
Barbara Finch. Wait, it looks like a movie set. A horror movie
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah. Keep that in mind.
Great picture of the
set of
dad and the
something.
daughter on the beach.
There's a kid.
Got the
Ooh, I can hear a door
Butterfly.
moving. Wait,
Oh, okay. We got the
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Mm-hmm.
maybe we're supposed to follow the words Calvin.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
What? That doesn't explain that.
So
sharing a room after he died for 7
yeah,
years.
you see there's Calvin and you see dates.
Oh, they have
If
the
you-
foam. They have that foam that sort of
Wait, the dates are 1952 and 1961.
Yeah. So a bunch of the family members have lived their lives in the house, and yeah,
And so we
They've all
Edith
been
is
have...
long-
basically the last member of the family going back to the house. Look closely at the dates, yeah, and
So
keep
19...
going.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Wait, that's a bathroom.
yeah.
That looks like a
Okay.
90s bathroom when they used to have the furry toilet covers.
Oh my god.
Why can't we get into the bathroom? All right.
Oh, they'll
Because
seal,
they got
seal
that-
it up.
Yeah.
We used some of that foam when the house we used to live in because we had rodents, and so there were certain areas that they were getting in, and we used that to seal it off. So that reminds me.
Gregory, 1976 to 1977. Oh, let's see the books. I always check the library since Phantasmagoria 2.
The Dreamer's
Nose.
Tale, the big book of homeschooling, the weird, the Aleph,
Jabberwocky.
Jabberwocky.
Mm.
Wait, so Gregory was a baby when he died?
Pretty much.
And Calvin
Think so.
was 11 when he died?
Tough being a kid in this family.
Yeah.
The Library of
Right.
Babel, Times and the Gods. Whatever. Okay.
Another one.
This
Ooh,
room had
twins.
Sven Hofstad Finch, who lived for 39 years? 30? No, 49 years.
Yeah. Like 49, yeah. And Eddie.
And Eddie. So we know that it's, let's say we left the house at around 2011, and now we're a few years after, so we're in modern day, right? Right.
Yes.
So Edie seems to be 93. Was 93 when he died, or she died, and she was in the picture, right? Yeah. Let's see what's going on here.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was
Edith
painting
Sr.
a portrait.
Yeah, so she was 7 years ago.
Yeah, Monk Daves wrote in the chat, carpeted bathroom and used the vomit emoji. Yeah.
Yep.
That
That's
thing was unsanitary back then, and appalling when you think about it now. Barbara. She lived to be 16.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
What? What is going on? This is creepy. There's. Oh.
It is a crazy family.
Wait. Can I see that picture?
Yeah.
So, this is them sealing up the door.
No, this
So
is
one-
them drawing this drawing of the spotlights on Barbara's room. So you see that he drew the spotlights, and you can
And
see
she's pregnant.
Who's
Who's
pregnant?
pregnant?
Oh,
Whoever's.
right.
I
Oh,
think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Edith Senior, right?
Could be, yeah. Would make sense.
Let's check it out. I need to know. I need answers now.
I think you'll find a lot more to do
So
downstairs.
there's the photo downstairs that we looked at, right? Where was that photo with the names
On the kitchen. On the refrigerator.
Yeah,
on the refrigerator, right? What? Oh, here it is. So yeah, it looks like Edith Senior
hmm
is the one drawing. And okay, let's get back to it.
There's another room down here. That's the
Yeah, so
stairs.
far we know the
Can you go-
basement is not accessible.
Can you go? We've already been upstairs, right?
Yeah, but I want to make
Yeah.
sure that we haven't missed anything. So we've
Then
been
there's
to.
Who was that guy?
photo you can take a look at
Wait,
on
there's
one of the
Molly.
walls.
There's
Molly.
Molly. She was 10.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Jeez.
Why did they close off all their rooms? I mean, they could.
Oh,
Hey, here
there's
you go.
an open door.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Huh.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh, there are. Let's try
Let's try
it.
the key. Yes.
Yeah, baby. Secret passage.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
I really like the graphics.
Now it was time to
Nice.
find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Here we
And you're
go.
gonna enter in that closed room.
Oh, music. That means something. Music usually means something.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading
Man, how many
this,
people
maybe
live
it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Me neither.
Wait, this is Molly's room.
Molly.
The one that was shut.
Hey, don't go in that door yet. Let's take a look
No.
around first.
No, I wanted to see if it's the shut door.
Oh,
Oh, no, it's this one.
I grew up looking at Molly's room
Yeah.
through the peephole.
Okay.
So our first time in the room.
Mm-hmm. Edie
Right.
and Sven.
look out the window. Let's see what the view is. Ah, that's
I
nice.
can't open the window.
All right. But you can see the waves.
Yep.
And this is a lot of detail. These guys, these people, these designers did an amazing job.
Jeez,
Yeah.
I love the specks of dust. I can really
Yeah.
appreciate specks of dust.
Who's that? Is that Molly? Ooh,
Yeah.
journal.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving.
We have a
So I looked
flashback and a
around for
flashback.
something to eat.
Yes, you are in the flashback.
I was looking for something to eat. Jeez.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
At least she didn't eat the gerbil.
Yeah. Or the gerbil poop we have here.
Yeah. Where is the gerbil?
Maybe she
That's
ate
right.
him.
Like Little Nightmares. If it was 6 in Little Nightmares, she'd be eating the gerbil.
Yeah.
Oh, don't eat the fish. I
I
thought about
it.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Good.
Well,
I think I'm going to have to play this game with my family.
freak them out.
All right, can I ask you guys a technical question? Is there a way to take a game that's on your PC and play it on your Xbox? Or do you have to get it? Do you have to get it onto Xbox? So is there a way to transfer it onto your Xbox so you can play it, or do you have to like purchase it separately to get it onto an Xbox?
Do you have Game Pass? You have Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah. What's that?
You have Game Pass Ultimate, right?
I don't know if I have Ultimate. I think I have just the regular Game Pass.
No, I think that for Little Nightmares you got the Ultimate. So with Ultimate you can get it on both Xbox and PC. Or you can cast to your TV screen if you want.
Yeah.
Can you do that through a PC? As I know, I can do that on AirPlay on my Mac. But is there an way to do that with your PC?
Yeah, just
There
link
should
the
be.
TV screen to your PC.
Ooh, okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Because
Okay, back to
usually stuff like AirPlay doesn't have a great refresh rate, especially for
Mom,
games.
Can I come
So
out now?
you'll need to link it directly to your computer.
All right, you have to teach me how to do that. All right, sounds good. So there's
My
Mom. Why is she
Halloween
stuck in
candy
here?
was all gone.
Oh.
So Mom's she's a psychotic, crazy woman who's locking and killing her kids in their rooms or something. How many kids are there? These are generations of kids, right?
Yeah,
These are-
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So we know Molly is from the 40s.
40s.
Mhm.
And so Edie, the grandma, was probably the mom at that point. Yeah, Edie and, right? So can you pick up any of that stuff or looking at it? Edie and what?
She could be.
Edie and who? All right.
I keep looking. I think there's a bunch more you can find in the room.
Oh, good. Can I see that poster?
Which poster?
Right
poster?
there. Mount Rainier National Park. That's, yes, sirree. We're right in Washington State, which I think is the capital of serial killers around the country, unfortunately. Dark and dreary up here.
Well, it's since we haven't played this game, neither Paul nor I have played this game. We might find out that the mom is Curtis's mom, and we're playing Curtis. So that can be.
That's the house. You never know.
I ain't gonna tell you anything about that.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh, fake cherries. No, you're gonna get sick, Molly.
I kept
Yeah,
eating
you-
and eating.
I had a feeling she was gonna do that. Ugh.
I think we're getting
what's
to
in
the bottom.
Look in the medicine cabinet. Is there anything in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This should take the game in the right direction.
Can you comb your hair? Oh, you can see the toothpaste on the bowl on the sink. That's great. Oh, we see our dress. We see a little bit of. Do we ever get to see ourselves in the mirror? There's no mirror. The mirror isn't. All right. All right.
Okay, we can get up.
Edie is the Gamers Grotto says
Chirping
Edie
outside
is the
my
nickname
window.
they gave to Edith.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Yeah,
I
don't-
reached out for her.
Oh man, the window's locked.
And suddenly, I
What?
was a cat.
What? Wait a minute.
Man, this is like Dimension X all over again.
Now we gotta
Okay.
wait for the firemen to come get us down.
Now, we have 9 lives. Let's jump from the tree.
What?
Yeah,
Hey, we
So,
have a bell.
that's
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah. They really They really went 100% on the details.
Wait, can I
Oh
jump
yeah,
down?
no, you're now a cat, so try to get around your scenery.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Where's the
And you
bird?
can enjoy the house at the
Mom
same
and
time because
Dad
now you're
didn't
outside of
even
it and
look at me.
you see a little bit more than
Mom and
we
Dad
know
didn't
of
even
so
look at me. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, can we see them? Can we see Mom and Dad?
Well, we looked out the window. Wait, wait, wait.
Up.
Are we supposed to follow? Are we kind of following the bird, basically?
Well, it seems
Yeah.
that we
I
don't
jumped
have.
and I almost got her.
We can't really go wherever we want. We can only jump towards the bird.
Okay.
I could tell she was
What?
getting really tired.
Yeah.
Now I was up in the big tree. I
Mhm.
promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
I wonder if that's a real child's voice. It sure sounds like it, or is it a voice actor who has the ability to do that?
Good question.
Maybe we should get her for an interview.
So we're
Unless she's underage.
we're reading Edie's journal, and in Edie's journal we decide to read Molly's journal, and now we're reading Molly's journal, but Molly has turned into a cat. So we're a few degrees away from our original story here.
And wait until we read the cat's journal.
That would be good. I love it. What do you tell me? What are your struggles right now, Daniel? What are you dealing with?
I'm trying to find out where I should go because, like I said, I can only jump towards locations where the bird is currently
At.
Yeah, I think you gotta find your way through.
Yeah, it's currently at, and so I can't jump. Basically, I'm trying to find the bird. That's what I'm saying.
The dang bird.
So I can jump
Okay.
down, so I can kill myself. And maybe I should go up.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Here's the bird.
There you go.
Hamstray says, "Guessing you already hit the floor." What does that mean?
And suddenly,
Ooh.
I was an owl.
Oh no!
What?
All I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Let's go eat something.
Okay, I can use my wings. Soar.
6 degrees of Molly.
Yeah, nobody thought that 6 degrees
Kids
of Molly
have
would
crazy
start
imaginations.
mentioning animals as well.
Rabbits.
Go eat a rabbit.
Okay.
Rabbits.
There's one.
Yeah.
Boom.
Gotcha, Mr. Rabbit.
I imagined
Yeah, the
his
other-
face looking at
the other
me so
day-
hard through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Not sure if I mentioned this to you earlier, but a few weeks ago, 2 huge bald eagles. On our street. They killed a rabbit, and they were on my next door neighbor's house having a nice lunch. And, you don't normally see bald eagles in our neighborhood, but that was pretty incredible.
Wait, did you film it?
We tried to. We got some of it. Ooh, wow. Another one.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Wow, she has got an insatiable appetite.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh, come on. Now you're taking this too far. Now we're in the...
We're not even in the ocean. We're just a shark.
What are we...
You control the Spectral shark. Yeah.
Oh, this is too great. This
This is
game
great.
is so not
I
going
rolled
where
off
I
a
ever
cliff and
expected it
into the
to.
ocean.
Ragdoll physics.
I was hungrier than ever.
Now I was hungrier than ever. Now, Clement, are we able to jump back to the story we want to hear? Or we're just going where this is taking us, right?
This is part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't backtrack in the game.
Our cat owners were thinking that their cats were the ones meowing in the background.
Yeah.
This is
I
insanity.
want fat, juicy seals.
All right, let's go find a seal, Daniel.
I am trying to find a seal. Let's seal the
There's
deal.
You beat Jouex to the pun.
To the pun. Beat him to the pun.
Ah!
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
I love hearing this voice being so cute about. Wait, why didn't you eat the rest of it? I just tear off her flipper.
I chopped it into pieces. It was awesome.
Nice work. That was good. That was good for a second. Now what? We ate a seal. She's got to tell us what we need to do next.
Let's see.
Is there a big haunted house
find
down here
your-
somewhere? We
Let's seal what we have to do.
We have to find an abandoned shipwreck or something?
There's a prey somewhere hiding, I think.
Okay, I can go down. Oh, here it is. The seal.
Oh, I better have a hard time.
Grabbed on tight. And when I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
I was a snake?
A snake?
Yes, you are.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh, a monster. Okay.
The slithering sounds.
Good job.
Yes.
How are you controlling, Daniel? Is it just keyboards, or what are you doing?
Keyboard and mouse.
I love it because you don't know, is this a game that takes you into these magically, you just buy the fact that this is reality, but it's being told by a young girl who has a very active imagination. So what's real and what isn't? I like the ambiguity so far.
Well, the main problem with this type of narrative is the fact that usually when kids go to these kind of lengths of imagination, it's because reality is too difficult to bear. So
Yeah.
the fact that we're a monster is not the problem. What I'm wondering is what actually happens in real life.
Yeah, what makes her have to do that?
Okay, let's go up the stairs.
Yeah, I think you have to go through the different stages of the boat and find just a bunch more people.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
We're on a boat? Where are we?
One about, yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
How did we
is
get
this-
on the boat? So we went from a shark. Did the shark jump onto a boat and then turn into a...
Yeah, and she said that she jumped out of the water and she turned into a
And
snake.
to the Kraken.
What is this weird music? What is going on with this part?
The captain is hiding somewhere.
He's a drunken sailor. He's singing, "What do you do with a drunken sailor?" I think. Find him. You got stuck there, Daniel. Turn around. Go
Yeah.
back. Go up that stairs. There you go. You can do it.
Wait, I think.
Go back in that room.
In the room or up the stairs?
Try the stairs.
Okay.
Eat him in the morning. Oh, he's in there. There he is. Eat that guy.
Wait,
There's gotta be a door, an open door somewhere to get him.
Okay, so the open door is probably
Right
there.
Right there. Oh, you missed it. Right there. Turn around.
Really? But the door is
Yeah,
closed.
right
Oh,
there.
here it is. Okay. Sorry, didn't see that one.
Getting dizzy. Making me dizzy.
Getting close.
I'm clipping into the walls. Okay. Oh, finally.
There you go. Eat
After
that guy.
the last passenger, I was still hungry. And
Wow,
across the water,
never-
I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
The good smell comes out of the.
Yeah,
Pipe?
nothing good comes out of this type of pipe.
Nah.
Not for monsters, it does.
Ooh.
Oh, it's the toilet, right?
Yes, it is. We're back in the room.
Wait, is it her toilet? Yeah.
Looks like it, yeah.
Oh,
I got closer and closer.
yeah, it's her room. Jeez. Now what?
Let's read our journal.
I can't reach the table.
Try to go under the bed.
Under the bed.
Yeah, there seems to be. Yeah.
All my stomach started growling.
All
my
my
stomach.
stomachs.
Yeah, because Snake has several.
That was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Ah, that's so good. She even spelled it right. She's a good speller.
Wait, she's a teenager now?
No, now we're back to us.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
sure if I believed
We-
all of that, but I'm sure Edie
So
would
look at
have.
this. This is the family tree. We just finished Molly's narrative, and we gotta go through everyone pretty much.
Barbara, Calvin, Sam, Walter, Odin, Edie, Gregory, Gus, Dawn, Sanjay, who's a lemon or a leaf of sorts, Louis, Milton, and Edith.
So Molly
us.
is the. So Molly was the oldest of them all, right? So that we're
No,
starting from-
Molly was 10 years old, and we just saw her.
right, but she was the farthest back on the tree, right? So she's
Yeah.
1937.
No, Odin is farther. Odin is from
Where's Odin?
1880 to
Oh,
yeah,
1937. Okay.
Okay. I'm wonderfully confused in the right way. I think.
That's the point. All right.
This will be
so-
obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Edie's the grandma.
When we adopted a stray kitten,
Mom.
she was the one who named it Molly.
Who was the one? Mom did?
I'm not too sure about the
I spent a lot of
Edith's
time
mom's
in
name.
Grandma Edie's room.
Nice. Grandma Eddie's. So, great grandma Eddie.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Hide from
When
my
Edie told
mom.
people
All right.
Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Hold
She
on.
could have,
When
but
Edie
she
said
didn't.
building, she could have. But she did. A building that collapsed. Dragon kills Finch. Tragedy strikes Finch. Family celebration turns to. So what was it that happened? A big.
So she told them, if I understand correctly, she told them that a dragon killed him, but in fact he built a dragon-shaped slide, which probably collapsed and he died. So they're dabbling into imaginary things.
Yeah. Oh, built 1937. Sven Finch. What's built? The house? Sven build the house? Hey, look at that. See if Curtis's dad's note is in there.
Yeah. There are a few.
We have a necklace with a ring.
Hey. Oh. Can you pick up anything on that? Can you pick that up? No?
Nope.
There's a hammer. Seems like. Do we not get.
One summer, they
Edie
evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Because of a little forest fire.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Give this junior a lake trip.
Let's look at it. Let's play it.
And given that it's written in red, then all the rules of game design tell me that I need to focus on this.
Yeah, pick it up. Can you pick it up?
Nope. I just need to focus on it.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Mole man beneath the Finch house.
A mole man. We came from the window.
Her room
gotta
is like
be
a
a-
museum.
Yeah.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin
nice.
Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
What?
Yep.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Ooh, we're going to go to the bottom of the sea and
Odin's
find
daughter
this house.
Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Orcas
Odin
Island.
Finch is the first
Just
to be
down the
buried
road.
in the new family
Just down the-
cemetery.
Puget Sound from here.
So there's a
His daughter
family
Edie is
cemetery,
already
she just
dreaming
said.
of a new Finch
Yeah.
house.
500 years. The Finches have been famous. Okay.
That's what we've seen. Okay.
So there is a house at the bottom of the sea. We better see that at some point.
Wait, how do I? Oh, okay. Got it.
Nice.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so we completed Odin's narrative by looking at this slideshow.
Yeah. Not every character has
A full on.
a lot of story like we got from Molly.
The
Mysteries of Death
there.
and the Thereafter.
Odin Finch. Can we look at that?
Nope.
See, if we were playing Little Nightmares right now, I'd have to light that candle. See, start to get confused with all your games. You need to do all.
Yeah, that's why at first when I
Observation.
minutes ago when I tried to handle this game like an FPS, it's all muscle memory. So you would have lit the candle, while I would have taken the machine gun and shoot the house.
Do you have some first-person shooter in your history, Daniel? I don't see you as a first-person shooter guy.
Sure. You think
Sure,
I didn't
he
play
said.
Doom? I played Doom.
Edie knit
I
me a
did
new
play
pair
it.
of gloves every year,
Long time
just
ago.
in time to replace the old ones.
In Wolfenstein, and I played Doom 2016 and Doom 3.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Yeah.
Memorialize him. Does he have a room that's been locked up already? So
He's supposed to have a room for sure.
Say that again. Come on.
He's supposed to have a room for sure somewhere in the house.
Okay. Yeah, we got to look in there.
Yeah, remember we're kind of locked in the rooms and we cannot get outside the main door.
Even in your
So
90s.
there's a path
Sometimes
to
Edie
find
seemed a
through
lot
those
younger
rooms.
than my mother.
Okay.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed younger than my mother.
Hmm.
Yep. Yep.
Keep looking around. There is something somewhere.
There is something somewhere is the vague hint I
Great-grandma
just
had always
needed.
been the family's biggest fan.
I don't want to say too much.
No, you're doing great.
Yeah.
It's Daniel who's screwing everything up. This dude.
Yeah, I think in terms of ergonomics, there's a lot of things that are activating just when you get close to them. It's not just that you have an item that gets bright and you click on it. It's also about looking around and
Yeah, I noticed
catching
it with
something with your...
binoculars. Okay, so we have Molly 1943, Barbara 1949, Calvin and Sam in 1952, Walter in 1955, Dawn, right? Dawn 1970, Gus 1971, Gregory 1977, Lewis 1993, Milton 1995, Edith 2004.
That's a lot of dead people. A lot of dead people with a very short period of time. Joining the great majority. The great majority. What is that?
Yeah, of the Finch family.
Ah.
Which means that, yeah.
Yeah, all the dead people. Okay. There's something else in here. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's see. Let's on the bed here. The bed.
There are pills with Tuesday.
Under the can you go to the shark? Oh, there's the paper shark. What about the oxygen? Can you mess around with the oxygen tank?
Let's see.
No, you can see our feet.
No, I can't.
Okay.
But we see our reflection.
Back a little bit. I want to see some stuff here. What do we? There's a painting.
There's a painting. Let's see.
There's one that's
nothing on the ceiling.
One on the easel. The painting on the easel. Oh, there's that with a sewing machine. A house. We did all that. Look at the painting on the easel.
Painting on the easel. This easel.
Oh, what a feeling!
We did that
on
on
the ceiling.
We did that already. That's Lewis. She was memorializing him already. Oh, looks like there's a camera right next to the...
Yeah,
Lewis, 1988, 2010.
There's a Polaroid camera. Pick that sucker up. Turn around. Back right next to the sewing machine.
Right next to the sewing machine? Where do you see a
the
sewing
left.
machine?
Oh, that's the sewing machine right there.
Okay, there's a camera. Is it the camera? Looks like a model car.
Oh, I thought
it does, yeah.
Oh. Well, heck.
But since we have Lewis' name and the dates, it seems like there might be something to do with this area.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Something plugged in.
Maybe the house? Maybe the house? No. Maybe the
Maybe
dates?
the machine?
Maybe the machine?
Can you rotate the machine?
No.
Yeah, I don't think you can action anything like this.
Wait, this is when they
they're
painted the room. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you pick up the chair and slam it against the door?
What?
You could blow the oxygen tank to open the door.
What's that? There's a book. Pick up that book on the...
The book? Which book?
Right on that chair.
On the chair.
Shrine sketches. But I can't.
And
Nothing.
You can't have that there and not let us look at it. Dragon kills.
Nothing is Wait.
You might have to tell us there. Come on.
I think get back to the door that
Get
we saw on
back.
the side.
Mhm.
This one.
Yeah. If no. If you go to the right,
Mm-hmm.
go close to the door. Yeah. There you go.
Well, that
Ooh,
was pretty
favorite.
obvious.
Way to go, Daniel. Jeez.
I'm usually
This
shooting
is
doors
the,
down. I'm not ready.
I've been in
not used-
apartments that have had these kinds of bathroom
Yeah.
colors.
Ugh.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh, is that a champagne bottle in the in the tub or in the trash can? Oh, so she had to sit
On the
down
side,
and
yeah.
watch.
This is the grandma's bathroom, so
Yeah.
The only trace Grandpa
Anything's
Sam's
possible.
first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Pink bathroom. My God.
It was a
Carp-
pretty big trace.
There's a bottle down there, so she was a drinker.
It's not a whiskey bottle. This is
No, not that. In the trash can to the right.
drain
Go
cleaner.
to the right. There you are, right there.
It's champagne.
Yeah, champagne. Ooh, what's this? Key. Open the key. Use the key. There's a secret in the bathroom. In this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch. All right. We're going to have
Jeez.
another big old adventure here, I think.
In the bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Love it.
Now we're gonna play E.
It's in the
coli.
last place you would look.
Oh, this is
It
awesome.
isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden.
Oh,
in
this
the
is so cool.
book.
Another key.
a secret passage.
Ah, so cool.
Photo lab. It seems.
Wait.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Trigun 94200 says, "I want to see Curtis play Curtis." Well, I've played Curtis. If you're welcome, if you're new, there's a whole series of me playing Phantas 2. I do it with Daniel, and then I do it again later with
With Tori and
Hemmington.
Daniel.
Yeah, so you can watch Curtis being played by Curtis.
Phantasception.
I thought you looked familiar, Paul. It was you in that
What?
game? In Phantasmagoria
That was
2?
me. That is me.
Cool.
Nice.
And,
This is great. This is great. This must have been so hard to pull off. This, I mean, how they do this now is incredible. So this would be a remarkable VR game, wouldn't it?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, more than just about any of these I've seen so far, which haven't been many. This feels like it would be the most amazing experience in VR.
Yeah, this makes total sense for VR.
Yeah.
You know, they announced yesterday that they were remaking The Seventh Guest for VR.
Yeah, you said
I
you
knew
posted
Grandpa
that.
Sam had a twin.
Monk Dave says, "Who's Paul?" It's not
And then
who's
he never
Paul,
talked
who's
about it.
Elaine.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Command Center.
I'm so
Oh.
bummed that the Who's Elaine video that who was it that created that?
Albert VDS.
It's so funny, and it only has like 400 views. That should be our top YouTube short. That one is hilarious, and somehow it just didn't get
Oh,
released at the right time or something. But yeah,
Nah,
if you
that's how YouTube Shorts and TikToks work. Basically, the algorithm. If people scroll too fast, and I guess that people who haven't watched our gameplay or don't know what Monkey Island is, hey, Clement, what?
you can't just be giving.
CJ tipped $20. Being in the stream does not excuse a lack of money thrown into this.
Well, hey, Clement, please tell CJ thank you for us.
Yeah.
We appreciate this. It's fun
Thank you,
hanging out with
CJ.
you.
I'll let him know. So
Okay,
this is Calvin. one
So-
of the brothers that was
Yes.
sharing the room.
So he died when he was 11, and I'm guessing that as soon as we pick up the helmet, we're gonna see his narrative.
I have a feeling we might too. Let's do it. Oh, not quite yet.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam.
Uh-huh.
The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Broken leg.
Yeah.
Fast. Good. Great.
My brother said he
The old
died
days.
before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again.
You write
You write.
3 pieces
Good
of
timing.
8. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you. You right. That's a cool name, and welcome
welcome.
to our stream. I don't think I've
I think Calvin always wanted
seen
to
you
fly.
before. Thank you for coming.
Wait, I wonder if I can use the swing to jump off the cliff.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was
360.
impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Almost.
I'm guessing the cast on his leg is from previous attempts.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
The wind hadn't picked up.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I
Aw.
doubt. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Calvin, his brother?
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa. He's done it.
Hey, we're doing
He
a
made up his mind
360.
And he did.
Nice. So Calvin
Yeah.
in need of escaping.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
We know it didn't end the same.
Yeah.
Well, it seems that we started off strong with Molly and a
Edie
huge
read back Calvin's
narrative,
half of the
and
room.
since then the narratives have been just
Mom
notes
said
or
Grandpa Sam enlisted at
slides.
18 and never set foot in the room again.
Yeah, it's true. Some are slightly shorter than others, but don't worry. We will get to some juicy content.
Oh,
Ooh, nice one. How did you know to do that?
because it had an icon.
Yeah.
It showed me that it's interactive. Okay.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and
Oh.
bellies.
Can you get back? I think something on the left. Yeah. And here
Yeah,
you
we're-
go. You're back,
back in the house.
Yeah.
No, but now I have
No.
a passage.
Yes.
Edie's father Odin built the original house. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
The child star.
My friend Bigfoot.
This is Barbara's room, and this is
Yes,
Barbara.
So, yeah,
we
so we're
said-
heading straight to our room, actually.
Okay.
Wait, so this is the movie set we saw earlier. My friend Bigfoot. This is the monster we saw on that movie set.
Oh yeah,
What movie
On-
set?
on
picture?
the photo. Yeah.
We
Oh,
saw
right,
a
right,
photo of a movie set. Okay. So should I keep exploring the house, or should I get back here to
Okay.
see what?
You should get back under here.
Yeah.
Grab a bottle of wine for later. All right. Oh, there we go.
We're back to the same. No, we're
No.
in the room.
Nope.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
But she was a child star, wasn't she? What am I missing? Okay, so this gets me back here.
Yeah.
That's
It's
not
too much
what I want.
frontal. You can hide back in there.
There's gonna be some hiding coming up, huh?
Ooh.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
The afterwards was the
We
part
look at some
of
of her. Take a look at some of her movies. There's a.
Of all the stories people wrote about
Dreadful
Barbara's death,
stories.
I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Okay, here we go.
The surprise ending of Barbara Finch.
With another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
This is Creepshow.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was
Beastie
just the
Cone.
boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about
Right
to
motivation. That's not
demonstrate
good.
when-
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So
That just gave me the
Barbara got stuck
butt fucker.
babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my
Wait,
dad
it's
likes
it's
making
this
puzzles
house.
and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The
Ooh,
secret
yeah,
is to
that.
keep winding and winding
A clue.
Oh,
until
so
finally the key pops out.
Thanks.
we should remember that.
I'll be back in a sec.
Yes, we should.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Oh,
So
this is a
Barbara
great
went to look for him,
ghost story.
right on cue.
It's coming from in the house.
She reached for the music box.
And now you can get interactive with
And
this.
as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
So now
This is so
you're
cool because-
Wait, this is the Halloween theme.
Yeah.
Well, we'll probably get a copyright notice on this video.
She found
This is great. So now we're in control.
and imagined
Yeah.
the worst.
This is so cool.
And they changed the style. You can see that it's cartoony to make it
Yeah.
fit with the
Oh,
comic
there's a
style.
hand. There's a bloody hand over there.
Where?
Straight ahead.
On the left side.
There you go.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Straight ahead. Ooh.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh, he's the
Looks
one.
like,
Who's,
yeah.
he's the one who
Temple saw.
sliced Dad's arm. There you go, Daniel. Start smacking things.
Now I feel like this is a first-person shooter.
First person crutcher.
You know, at first I thought that this was an indie game, but given the fact that they have money to pay royalty for the Halloween theme, I think it cost more than the game's production.
Gang's leader is the. Oh, there was something there. It looked like. No.
It reminds me of...
Here, smack the cans.
Oh, smack the cans, right.
Nice.
Well done.
Can you open a door? Can you go in a... Come on, killer, where are you? Go, Hookman. Underneath there. So that's something. There's something going on. Here's...
Reminds me of
There's a punching bag. Hit the punching bag.
Where's the punching bag? Oh, here it is. No, there's... Oh, wait, let me hit that plank.
There you
Okay.
go.
Can I hit more? Okay. Now what?
Go in there.
No, but this is the room we just came from.
Yeah, we come from here, but there's a way to go. I think if you get back to next to the door on the side, there's a little passage. So get close to the door and then to the left. No,
Get
the
close
right
to the...
side.
Oh, okay.
I think right here. If you go there, yeah.
Oh, your buddy's in there. Ron's in there. The boyfriend's in there. He's dead.
Oh dear.
Hit him. Hit him.
Rick?
But I knew this was the
Barb,
boyfriend. Why did I hit him?
I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead.
Wait, can you pause for a second? Is there a pause button? So, who's she? This is
Barbara.
Barbara.
This is Barbara. And who's Walter?
Our
Walter's
brother.
her dad. But the
A
mom
younger-
brother said
Walter is our younger brother.
Walter's her younger brother. So she's sleeping and then she hears Walter say, so she's coming up there to see how he's... Okay, we haven't seen Walter yet, have we?
No.
Okay, all right. That's all I need. 60% of our goal. Oh, is that a headless person? Look up. Look up.
No,
Look
it's
up
a
on the
skeleton.
balcony. No, look up on the balcony. What's
Yeah,
that?
it's a head. No, it seems like
Oh, it's just a shirt.
it's a rack with a shirt.
I've got a skeleton. All right. Get the books.
Yeah, hit the books. We don't hit books. Books are our friends.
Yeah. They're evil. Evil. Books are evil.
Yeah,
Down the mall.
this reminds me of Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith's first movie, Clerks, in which the production was $20,000, and then he wanted to use a certain song in the soundtrack, and it cost him $20,000. So the same with this game,
Oh
probably.
boy. Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Stop hitting everything.
Where's my shotgun?
There you go, Walter.
Oh.
Walter, are you there?
Oh, man.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
I
Oh.
returned, saw the hookman, and was speechless.
Where's your screen, man?
Smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Let's see. No,
There's gotta
this.
be a way out.
This.
Oh, Vaughn Lauren says switch to the folding chair. I'm not sure if that's true, but maybe we can get rid of the crutch and move to the folding
No,
chair.
I think that someone talked about wrestling, and maybe he suggested switching to the folding chair because in wrestling you usually take the folding chair to smash people.
Okay, gotcha. He's having fun. Okay, gotcha. All right, keep going.
In order to prevent a copyright strike, make sure to sing Barbie Girl over it. Yeah, not gonna happen in this stream. Not. Maybe when we reach our goal. Maybe.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Molly, we're in Molly's room now. Oh, we're in the same room we were in earlier, but now it's all cartoon-like. That's great.
Yeah.
Wait, don't we know how to get out of here now? Don't we have like a secret passageway we can? I forgot how we got out of this place.
Can be.
Oh, this is where it came from?
I think so, yeah.
I'll open the door.
Try to get behind the. If you try to go through the actual door of the room.
Oh, the actual door.
The door,
this
Molly's
one?
door.
Yeah.
Molly's door hadn't been opened
in years. Yeah. Let's give him your mind.
A whack. Give him another whack. Whoop.
Oh.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Wait, didn't we see these clothes on the rack on this spot earlier?
I think they were like blue, greenish.
This one,
yeah, there.
Oh.
Go downstairs. Let's see what's up. Can you pick them up? No.
Pick them up.
Just go downstairs.
Can you jump?
I don't think he would jump.
He's not going to be there when we get there. I'll bet he'll be up.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, walk lower.
Yeah, you can't go faster than that.
No.
He's gonna be gone.
I'm always hitting the shift button.
Had vanished. She
knew it.
listened for his breathing, but all she heard was.
Where's your boyfriend?
I mean, for you guys, it's 1 p.m., so it's not as frightening as for me at 11 p.m.
Was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Of course it was. Wait, young Barbara? Who's young Barbara?
Oh, someone's behind you.
Oh dear.
She never screams. She's lost her scream. She's so calm.
The monsters had come to surprise her.
What?
For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
How come
And
Rick disappeared?
Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Oh boy.
Tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
Tucked inside the music. Oh, her ear.
A real eerie tale.
This is a $1 joke.
Zwex, that was for you.
And there we got the narrative of Barbara.
Okay, so why does the ear have anything to do with anything, or is that just a kind of a joke at the end? Was there a theme about her ear that I'm missing?
I don't think so.
It wasn't a joke. They just
Barbara wanted.
the only thing left of her was her ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right, you guys keep going for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. So now that we got Barbara, I think there's a little left to look in her room, but that should lead us somewhere else for sure.
Okay, let's see which interactive spots we have. So we can leave her room, right? No, her.
I think since you can get back to the upstairs lobby, I think that's where you will find. Yeah. That's where you'll find more to visit, because now you can get out of this passageway.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, there. It's telling you to eventually go downstairs. And yeah, to the music box downstairs. Maybe they kept the music box locked with the ear inside?
No, we need to... Wait, we need to
now,
get the key.
Now you can open that. Yeah, exactly. Now you know the keys. The keys,
now,
that thing.
Now I'm interested in knowing if I would have gotten that key in case I would have tried it.
I think we tried it before, but yeah, it didn't go any further. I think you can just roll the music box and that's it.
All right. What I miss?
Okay, I opened. Yeah, I opened the toolbox like they did in the comic book.
Was there an ear in there?
No,
Nope.
but there was the key.
Okay, we got the key. Now we're gonna go down. Oh, this is great because now we can experience this whole place again, but in this reality. That's so clever. This is so clever. How many people does it take to make a game like this? I mean, that's just
Probably one.
Yeah.
A very creative one, and a team of people to actually
Mom said the basement was off
bring
limits.
it to fruition.
I gotta say that creating a project, a creative project, and doing it extremely well is one of the most difficult things. What's going on here? We're done?
No, I'm looking at the credits.
Oh. It's one of the most difficult things to do. I'm saying this because I'm about to my daughter, my 5th grade daughter's play that I'm directing is opening tonight and closing tomorrow. Ooh. And it's a big giant mess. There's so many wonderful things about it, and it has the potential to be really, really good. But for all of those things to fall into place, for it to be good at all levels, and this is just a small example of what it takes to just do anything creatively well. It's remarkable when people pull something off, and these guys are really, just all the detail and for it all to come together the way it is so far is really cool.
Wanted another tetanus shot.
Another tetanus shot? What?
Yeah, it's for sure. It's for sure something special. Yeah, just to get around every member of the family, their story, and just not their story, but also the way he kind of plays. He plays in their head because you read the story through. I don't know, a journal.
So usually personal items.
Carrying packages. I thought maybe
it seems like it's one of the first times she's going down the basement just because it kind of was kept a secret from the family.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
So remember little Walter, the brother of Barbara, was hiding under the bed when she was killed.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was kind of messed up from it.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara
gonna learn something about Walter.
As he could.
Who was the kid on the Who's the kid on the swing? Calvin. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Okay.
And look.
Well, he's an old dude now. Okay, so
died in 2005.
Right. Yeah.
So not that long ago.
I believe I've been down here for 30 years.
He was down there for 30 years.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
'68.
Yes.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Are you doing that, Tim?
Yeah, this is the most difficult mechanic I used in the game. I'm actually taking my mouse and rotating it upwards.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
76, so 8 years later, still pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Come on, you can do it.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
Man, I feel my hamstrings. This is a good workout.
Almost friendly.
She's young.
And then one day, everything just
2005.
stopped.
Yeah, suddenly no more
Whatever
Ronald.
that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just
Can
got
see,
tired of being afraid.
His hands have changed a bit.
Yeah, he's got
they're
like all
older.
that.
But the peaches are just as fresh.
It's been a week now.
The music's changed.
The longest in 30 years.
But it's funny, usually you get
I'm
these
done
kind of
waiting.
spots on your skin when you're exposed to the sun.
have
When you
to
get older, but exposed
I
to the
still
sun.
can.
And he's been in the basement for 30 years.
I have to leave while I still can.
He's got an escape latch.
But he's been in the attic?
No, he's been on the ground.
So this is even further underground. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, we got
I
like a
know it's
bomb
out
shelter.
there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh boy. Well, you had a nice moment there. I'm liking the voice talent, and also part with all of these.
Walter died when I was
characters.
6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Nobody wanted to know.
He was only, wait, look how old he looks. He's not even 50, right? What is he?
Yeah, 54. 53.
That does not like a 54-year-old dude. That looks like a much older man.
Well, you should sit in the basement for 30 years.
I guess.
See what it does to you.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
There's something here.
Bevan read. You said something, Daniel.
Yeah, I talked about the hamstrings because
sound
I was
right to me either. I was like, hamstring in his hand. What's going on?
Yeah, because I was
You can
showing
feel your
this,
hamstrings
but
through your
beneath
thumb.
the table, I was moving my feet in
Maybe she was
the.
afraid I'd end up like Walter.
That's what I meant. But yeah, I understood later that it sounded dumb.
Oh, so now we're going down. Let's not get hit by a train.
If this happened in France, he would still be alive.
Why?
Because they strike all the time.
I haven't been an owl for a while.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Who?
Bevin Red says voice actors are so much more important than a lot of people appreciate. And that was what I was about to say, that unlike movies in which you need to fit the part of a certain character to the way that the actor or the actress looks and to their voice is usually secondary. Their looks is more important. While in games, you give the voice highest priority and the looks you can change it through the graphics. So that's why voice actors in games have become such an integral part of the process.
I think it's also, voice acting when it comes to dubbing, for example. It's also very important, and you get to appreciate that coming from a country that dubs everything.
Wait, did you play Phantasmagoria 2 in French?
Yeah.
Which I heard was great.
And how
it's actually not bad at all. Yeah, it's pretty good.
And found out what happened.
But yeah, when you get to the original stuff, then it's better.
Yeah, we should get to the French actor.
Might be the problem.
Get him for an interview.
I really want. Yeah, I'd like to talk to him.
So much
He certainly has done quite a bit.
We made it real.
2005, Walter.
A year ago, it's nighttime. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna get beautiful out there.
Oh, wait. How can I? Oh, okay.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Are we us again?
We're us.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just
Edith?
died with me.
Edith, yeah.
Wait. Oh, it's those solar.
But I
those solar motion-controlled lamps.
I thought you should know about your family. Who's she writing to? That's new. She's writing this to. Is it her child? She's 17. Is she pregnant?
Well,
I don't know.
I can't say much about this.
Well, she looks pregnant.
Right, that might be a little bump. Oh my!
The gamers.
The story play.
The game's Grotto says, yeah, Sierra and other game developers in the 90s had the nasty habit of hiring programmers and secretaries to do voices in their games. Yeah, during our interview with Danny Delk, I told him that while LucasArts was hiring actual voice actors, quality voice actors, Sierra was getting people from around the company to voice various characters, which kind of sucked. This place is beautiful.
Oh.
It reminds me of Melee Island.
Daniel is referring to a real place, which is Orcas Island, that they're basing this island off of, to the Melee Island of Monkey Island.
Wait, I have to ask you, given that a lot of games take place in Seattle and probably modeled after places that you know, how does it feel to see them in a game? Because usually, for example, when I went to visit the US, then I would go to filming locations of various famous movies, and it would blow my mind that, I don't know, Forrest Gump was filmed here and Speed was filmed there. And you guys see it on your daily walk, like these places. Is it weird? Does it take you out of the movie when you think about it, or is it just
I think
take it as is?
Stories believed them.
Yeah, I don't know if I've told this story before, but when I was in when I was living in Seattle, it was around the time it was a couple of years. Yeah, it was like maybe a couple of years after I finished filming Phantas 2. I lived in this apartment in an area called Queen Anne, and it was a really cool apartment right next to the Space Needle, and I was able to get it because I knew somebody who was leaving, and I ended up kind of scoring this cool place. And then I decided to move down to LA, and I didn't want to lose the apartment because I didn't know how long I'd be there, so I sublet it to a friend. In fact, I sublet it to Todd Lisea, who was the guy who played Curtis's dad. So I'm down in LA. I'm just kind of hanging out, and I'm watching some movie on HBO. It's a Kiefer Sutherland movie called, I can't remember the name of it.
Lost Boys.
No, it's some movie. It was a remake of a French film. It's
Phone Booth.
No, I'll remember. But anyways, it's set in Seattle, and I see him driving, and he's driving in our neighborhood, and he gets out of the car, and he's right outside my apartment building. And I see him go upstairs, and it's like an outdoor stairway that you go before, then there's all the doors. And he walks down the stairwell, and he walks into my apartment. And I'm screaming at the television. I'm like, no way, I live there. That's my place right now. And he opens it up, and of course, it's not the apartment. They have some other interior that they were using, but that freaked me out, and that was a big moment. So yes, it's still
that's insane.
Man, that's a cool story.
Yeah.
Where have you been hiding it in the last?
I don't know.
2 years?
Instead, I tell stories about
Yeah.
T-shirts or my sweatshirt being lost on a plane or something.
Yeah.
That apartment in Seattle, was that the same where Gary Spinrad was also living in? I mean, the building?
Yeah, that was the one. He said that must have been it. Yeah, that's right.
I remember the
Good
story.
memory. Yeah, I forgot that we lived in the same building or same nearby.
And Bevan Red. It looks like Bevan Red has worked on several movie productions, given that he's worked with Mickey McMullen, and now he's saying that he's recently been to 2 locations from the X-Files game. Maybe they're filming there something.
Almost 2 pictures.
Okay.
So yeah, I think
we're done here.
You're on the right track, yeah.
You should tell us more stories, Uncle Paul, Sasha says.
Yeah, that's it. Every once in a while.
I mean, you haven't told people the plot, your part in the Seinfeld episode that was cut out. I think we should keep it for another day.
That history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
By the way, given that me and my wife watch Seinfeld on a daily basis, like I think since the 90s we've been watching it on repeat. Every time in another streaming service or DVDs or whatever, or syndication on TV. And when I told my wife about the plot of the Seinfeld, basically the part that was cut out with you in it,
We've just gotten used to it.
we thought it was too bad that it was cut because it was super funny.
Finishes building a cemetery before starting.
Yeah, it was just like 2 quick little scenes, but it was very funny. It was
hilarious, yeah.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
It always do.
Cemetery, here we go.
2 had been my fault.
3 of the gerbils were mine.
2 had been my fault. Did she eat him?
Burpee, chirpy, burpee, lurpy.
Chirpy lived for 3 years, Burpee for 8 years, Derpy.
Derpy,
wow.
And then Derpy Jr.?
Derpy,
Who's the other
13
Derpy?
years.
Derpy Jr., yeah.
Derpy Jr. for 12 years.
Well, they did pretty good.
Well, Schwex wants to know more about the Seinfeld episode.
There wasn't much to it. I got cast when I got into LA.
If we'll hit the goal, you'll tell the Seinfeld episode.
But it was Edie who
That's not
designed
even-
the cemetery.
When you're trying to not have me tell the story, there's not much of a story to it. I was in it, and then they cut me out of it. And I had 2 little scenes. I was a J. Peterman super fan, and I was at a book signing of J. Peterman's. This is during the Muffin Top episode.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Peterman was signing a book, and I was a super fan, and I wanted him to sign 2 books, one for my bedroom and one for my bathroom. And then there was another because I wanted it in 2 places wherever I was reading. And then at some point I run into him again, and I'm kind of stalking him. I'm dressed just like him. I'm a total wannabe. And another line, I can't remember what it was. But they cut that whole section out because Jay Peterman's role was not a main part of the plot. It wasn't one of the 4 main characters, and I think they just shot too much footage for that, and it all went away.
I want to see that footage.
But I got a good laugh. I remember I got a good laugh from the studio audience when I said the line about the wanting the 2 books.
That footage gotta be somewhere.
Yeah.
No.
So here's the.
Oh, let's find Lewis.
Walter Finch.
Family cemetery. So yeah, you pretty much have everyone there.
Sven Finch. Barbara Finch.
Barbara.
Let's go find Lewis.
What was left of her?
Oh, there's Odin's
My mom was
monument.
always trying to move on, but
Yeah,
Freddie
remember
just
how
never went away.
he arrived basically sailing his house.
She could see
Yeah.
it poking out of the water.
And look at
low
this.
tide.
Oh, there's the house. Come on, show us what you got. Can you focus?
Wait,
Focus
wait.
it, man.
Let's see how I can. Oh,
Edie
this is how
said
I
she dreamed
focus.
about the
Da-da-da.
old house every night.
Oh, this is the house.
How come the house
The
didn't
drowned.
didn't-
This is
We never
what's
saw
left of it.
Jeez.
pretty shallow waters. We got to get out there. It's got to be a boat.
When the
Wait.
tide is super low.
Do we want to see? Well, I guess not. I was hoping we'd see Lewis's grave because he's the one who
Edie's
just
side was always
died,
easier
right?
for me to understand.
Yeah, he's the one that
The
died
older I got, the more I
the
could
latest.
see where my mom was coming from.
There's Sam.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
There's
She
Lewis.
lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
No, I think you got something on the
left.
Yeah, I saw it. But Sanjay is the one with the leaf, right? The one that's separate from the tree.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We never
Milton
found
Finch.
his body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Okay.
All right.
There's nothing on the. I can't activate the thing on top of Lewis's
There's so
grave.
many things I wish I could ask my mom.
I
now.
agree, Sasha. The music
Part
is
of me
really
thinks this is what
beautiful.
she wanted
Again,
all
just
along.
every
me to come back
aspect
someday.
of when
And
games
find
like this come
everything out for
together,
myself.
creating the right mood, the voice acting, the sound, the sound effects, the walking, and the.
Okay, let's go
Those
up the
plans.
treehouse.
Awesome, yeah. Yeah, so now you're gonna get to that crazy, tall, weird part of the house.
But looking back on it now,
Oh yeah.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
yeah.
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Ooh, we found that out early. I called it. Be careful. How are you gonna get up
It's
there?
not
Dave?
how you get up the platform.
Oh.
Oh, there's a ladder. There you go.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
You see the little propane
They were
tank.
both
Ooh,
pretty intense. Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Oh, there's something here. Wait, let me see if there's something in the closet. Nope.
Mm-hmm. Photos.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
I'm taking the pictures.
Am I gonna have to
Yes.
shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Propane. Snackers.
Shouldn't
Snacker
I be
stackers.
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Go find Dawn. We gotta find. Don't take pictures of this stuff.
I'm over here, Dad.
Over here, find her.
What?
Perfect.
It doesn't look like
Look
she's
at-
interested
It's
in
gonna
taking
rain
the
whole
photograph.
weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this week.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Yeah, Hamstray. Back then, you usually didn't waste photos.
Yeah. If I was to that, I'd be scared of. I'm not
Hey.
sure. Doing.
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Gamer's Grotto
just
thinks
saying,
my
I'm not
scene
always gonna
is
be here.
on the
You'll need to
DVD box
remember
set. I
this stuff.
highly doubt it.
Survive.
I have the
Dad.
DVDs
You know who else
of
thought he was
season
gonna be
4,
fine?
I think.
Some
I
guy
don't
who
remember
died.
there were any deleted
I'm
scenes.
being
There were
serious.
bloopers,
I know,
not
Dad.
deleted scenes.
You're always serious.
that
Doesn't being
season
out
4?
here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here
No.
in 20 years.
Truex is talking about the season 8.
Dawn, don't you
I
think
just
you
said
could
that I
find
have
something
the
more
season 4
interesting
to say that
photograph?
usually in the DVD releases they didn't have deleted scenes.
We're supposed to find something more
Don't waste
interesting
any
to
more film
photograph.
on me, kiddo.
Finally, he's talking about wasting film.
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
You are a horrible photographer. You're just.
We found an old logging trail.
Dad!
Good
Oh.
eyes, Dawn.
There you go. Now you're
Before
on
you
it.
take
Now
the shot,
you're.
I'm gonna get a picture of you.
You just need to insult me once, then I'm there to prove you wrong.
Yeah, good. You gotta find a pic. He said, "Let me take a picture of you." So you gotta find her.
Dad.
There she is.
Oh,
Let me get behind you.
Oh,
what is she aiming
Do I
for?
have to
The
do
deer?
this?
Dawn,
Yes.
you don't have to do anything.
dang.
Great shot, Dawn.
Well, you didn't have to shoot. Does she have the gun still? Okay.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Who's shooting the? Wait. Who's got the camera?
No, he activated the timer on the camera, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Wait, was that her mom? Was that her mom who was?
Yeah, it's Sam is our mom's dad.
Sam was Edie's mom. No, what's the mom?
I don't know what the mom's name is. I don't remember, but we're gonna get there. I
Okay.
think somewhere in the tree anyway.
Whoa. Okay. That was. Wow. Okay. U.S. Marine. There she is.
This door
Dawn.
is shut.
So is Dawn Edie's mom? Is Dawn the...
Dawn, that's the mom's name. Yeah, for sure. It's
Right.
Edith's mom, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So that's it. We'll leave this place.
Yeah, there's just we keep climbing higher up on this part of the game.
Keep going up. You're going down. We want to go up.
But going up is over here. We came from down here.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we have
So-
this path over here.
Yep.
Okay. But how do I get down?
Jump. No, I don't think you have to go down the path. I think you have to find a way to get up.
Okay. So I'll get down the ladder and walk around the house. Yeah, Von Lauren is right. The fact that the grandmother is named Edie and the player character is Edith is throwing you off.
Everything throws me off.
It's the same. It's the same with Phantasmagoria too. The fact that they have Blob and they have Bob. Usually, what writers do is they try to create different characters, and each character's name starts with a different letter, so that the audience won't be confused. Where's the stupid letter? So, anyways, having Blob and Bob is kind of confusing as well. Although one is a rat and the other is a rat as well.
I wonder if maybe the access is somewhere inside.
Yeah, I think so too. Going up in there. Yeah, go back up there.
It's always been the case.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, we don't usually go out from the same place we came in. So
yeah.
Let's see. This door is shut, so there's nothing here. We have books. We have a window. The window's closed. What's this thing? I don't know. TV.
You can't go through that door, huh?
Nope. It's closed
Yeah,
shut.
can you go to back to where we had the little here?
Sam spent his
Somewhere
life
in the
shooting
corner.
photos,
Yeah,
but
there you go. On
Mom
the
said
right,
he thought
you'll have
nervous
something.
being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Oh.
I don't know. Small
Wait, was there
cat.
anything else that we need to see? No. Wow. No floor.
Storage.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, we're gonna get Gregory's story.
Why is there a baby up here in this baby Gregory and Dawn?
It's gonna be messed up. I'm sure.
Divorce contract.
Wait.
This might end up being my last story for the day, boys. I might have to.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Little baby Gregory in his bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's going on here?
I think when you're not in the right path, the music is
Stopping.
it's getting out of tune.
Okay, now I'm controlling the frog. I guess I'm supposed to drain the bath.
Over, Gregory. It's time to. Hold on, sweetie.
Oh boy.
So I'm either gonna drain the bath or I'm gonna do the messed up thing and fill the bath with water. Let's see.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it.
Maybe if I haven't called that. Oh, you're gonna turn the water on and she's gonna drown.
about the world he saw.
I'm gonna need therapy after this game.
Oops.
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy.
No.
And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love,
Oh,
Sam.
That's rough.
Yeah, so
Oh no, yeah.
not
no wonder.
not a happy ending for the couple and their
Young
kid.
Gregory, yeah.
Yep.
So we still have Edie, Gus, Dawn, Milton, and Louis.
Yeah. And maybe some unknown parts of the tree.
Unknown hearts.
Yeah, we got Sanjay, we got Sven, and Kay. So, guys, just so you know, I mean, if it would not hurt my feelings if you both have time and folks are up for it. If you guys want to continue on, I'm gonna probably jet out here in about 5-10 minutes.
Said the wedding was a bad idea.
So it's up to you,
Our father
and
never
I
raised
can
kids.
catch up later. What about you, Daniel? What's your?
Well, I'm up for it. Clement, if you're up for it as well. And let's be...
For the next half hour, I can.
Okay.
Okay. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd seen a wedding in our yard. Oh, there's the... I love it. That's great. Nice. Are you doing that, Daniel?
Yeah.
I catch the words, yeah.
Nice. Oh, great. Nice work. That's the way I normally do kites.
Yeah, back when I played the game, I think I tried to break the physics.
Oh, got to get those things. What are those? Trying to break the what?
The physics of the game. But
Oh.
yeah, I didn't really manage something, so...
Wait, so I need to use the wind to flip the letters?
Yeah, I think you have to get... Yeah, you're far away from the letters. So you have to get closer.
No, I'm...
Oh, actually, there you go.
I need to flip them by using the wind to flip them. Whoop.
Yeah.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss
Sounds like me.
I think you just have to keep like flying around, finding interesting spots that are gonna kick some more narrative.
There's nothing in the trees.
Knock something down.
Can you control how far your kite goes?
ZJ tipped
good.
40 pieces 08. Pun number 743 not found. Please contact your administrator.
Thanks, Wax. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, Jovet.
I know you're also commenting in the chat about. I think you were commenting about the bathtub scene. That is really it hits you right in the feels. Just the loss and that's cool. Making.
No, you know, these kind of scenes, if they happen
come here.
in a movie, then they're gruesome. But the fact that we are the ones making this happen makes it even worse.
I know.
Just like with a
it
deer.
Seems like Gus pulled the finger to his head.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Except little Gus.
I didn't get why this is a poem. I think it's cool, but do we know, is there a reason why that's, who's writing this poem? Is this story are we telling now?
I guess we'll find out soon.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the Ben Franklin puzzle from Day of the Tentacle.
Can you go around, like up is, yeah, go like, there you go. There you go. There you go. There's got to be something around here.
In the previous part, I got new letters from the totem pole, and over here, here are the letters. Let me take them with me.
Well, you not just got letters, but you got deck chairs, and you're creating like a little tornado here.
Nature would destroy the tent our dad would crudely
Haven't read. Wow, you guys.
Got a new job, so spreading the moderate wealth. Hope I'm still able to hang out with my new schedule.
Oh,
thank you,
thank
Bevan
you so
Red.
much. Yeah, appreciate that. Congratulations on the new job, and I hope you are too.
Ooh, thunder!
This is awesome.
So this is actually
I'm
the
a little
Ben
jealous
Franklin
that Daniel gets to do this. This one I look forward to having controls. Yeah, I know I'm going to play this with my kids. There's no doubt.
Yeah, I think it's on the side. You get monogram.
Nice.
The thunder
This
sounded
is awesome.
close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
All right, hey Daniel, take a quick pause because I'm going to run. I just want to say goodbye to everybody, and I think you guys should keep playing for a little bit. And I just want to say to Clement, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun hanging out with you, and this game is awesome. Really, really good call on this one.
I really thought, it would be a very good choice, and I can see you appreciating this. Thank you for the opportunity to pick a game and be here with you.
Yeah, and I think we'll try to do more of this. We've got some ideas. I put this on Discord, but Daniel and I have been talking about reaching out to some voiceover actors, and because like me, most actors aren't really gamers. And so having talked to Danny Delk, having talked to some other of these actors, it might be fun to start reaching out to actors who appeared in some of our favorite games and getting them to join us playing their game for the first time. Also reached out to some of the influencers we talked, like Ross Scott, who's interested in sharing a game of his, and Voidburger, who we talked to a while back. So we're going to be doing more getting more guests, both our fans, but also people that I think you guys would like to get a chance to see them play a game for the first time, like you guys watch me play games for the first time. So lots of new stuff coming your way. And Daniel's out next week, but I was going to be out, but I think I'm around. So it might I might start Little Nightmares 2, just because I have that on my computer, and it might be fun to bring Tori in and have her see some of that. But just stay tuned, and next week we will get a schedule out and let you guys know what we're gonna play. But I got to run. So Daniel, Clement, keep going. Good to see you guys, and I'll talk to you all.
Thank you so much.
Talk to you all later. Daniel, am I going to screw anything up if I get off of Zoom?
Probably, but I'll try to handle it.
All right, hang in there, guys. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Let's see what happens. This is what happens. Instead of leaving the chat, close the Zoom conversation. Well, Clement, if you're listening, then just join the Zoom conversation. You can rejoin the conversation. I'll handle everything from here. Look who's back. Hi.
Am I back?
Yeah. So Paul asked if he would screw something up, and instead of just leaving the conversation, he actually screwed everything up. Okay.
Oops.
Okay, while I'm fixing the layout, how long will you be able to stick around for?
Yeah, a little bit less than an hour. The half an hour.
Okay, so we're
not much time. I think we can get Gus' story because we're kind of ending it, and maybe another one.
No, but in terms of minutes, how many minutes do we have? 30 minutes?
20.
20 minutes. Okay, let's play.
We're gathering a bunch of things now.
Yeah, I think that we no longer need to pick up letters. We can pick up objects.
I think you get some.
Yes, Schwex, we're including super chats in the goal. So if we got, I think it was Bevin Red gave us $40. So.
On the other side, I think you get a bunch of words if you go down. Down here.
Down here?
Down. I mean, to a little bit more to the right, and then
to
down.
the right or to the left?
On the beach level. There, on the side, you see that there's some more words. I mean, to me, it's on the left side of the screen. Yeah. There you go. I wish that. Yeah, that's something to. The whole tent has to be.
So anyway, Joex, every 1% is $2.50. So add that $40, and if we reach the 250, I'm gonna do the.
Say I thought about you on that day.
The Wheel of Curtis, and we'll get a new co-host for a day.
Just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Whoa.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
So well, little Gus got taken away by the wind.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Well, taken away by the wind isn't the most gruesome thing we saw up to this point, so.
And impaled by parts of the tent frame? Don't know.
Yeah, well, again, we saw a baby drown, so I think.
So, yeah, I think we're getting close to a part of the game that I like very much in terms of design. One of the rooms.
Wait, so this is the right way? This is where we came from.
Ooh.
Or should we stick?
Yeah, I think there's got to be some other opening on the way.
Okay, let's see. Maybe one of these lockers. No, maybe one of these. Oh, we have this. What do we have here? Oh, maybe I can climb this? Oh.
My mom moved up to the loft
Now
after
we're
her
talking.
brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Yep.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Uh-huh, so the dice.
CJ tipped 20 pieces of 8, Dada.
Thank you, CJ. I hope that you can join the stream one day. Okay, guys.
My evil twin will.
Okay, guys. So we reached our goal. So 5 minutes before you have to leave, let me know, Clement, and I'll
my mom never talked
do the
about,
will of
but I
Curtis.
think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
And thank you, everyone, for donating today, including our guest of honor.
So now we're gonna get.
Wait, so we can go.
Narrative. Can you actually get it?
Yeah.
Oh, you saw what you need to see in there, I think.
Wait. Okay.
I guess.
I hope.
Did we? No. I think you can get back up.
Really? I think I can. Why not? Okay. We have this.
Yeah, the window is highlighted item. This window.
This
Behind
one?
you. No,
oh,
there.
this one. Yeah. Okay.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died,
Going
I
up.
don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Wait. Let me just hide Paul's zoom frame. Okay.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back and to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while,
Alright, yeah.
things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't
The
last.
classroom.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Let's see what's going
I
on.
think if you...
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
If I what?
Nice. If you look to the left, I think there's something. No. Okay. Nothing. I just thought there was something.
Oh, there's a window. Oh.
Hello, Milton's bedroom.
Wait, so they haven't found his body?
No.
That's why he doesn't have a year of death?
Exactly.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
No. Now he's gonna pass through the door. Oh man. Let's find the magic paintbrush.
That's
I
it.
was 4 when Milton disappeared.
You find the brush, you find Milton. So from there you could see the top of the treehouse. So it kind of gives you the perspective of where we're going next.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you gotta go back down one level.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait.
you have that. You can
yeah.
take.
I have this.
Mom spent
Like
months
so?
searching for my brother.
Yeah.
Then she sealed the doors.
If the movie progresses once you get back somewhere, then you know that you're on the right path. Okay, so should I leave through the window?
I think you're good to leave this room. Yeah, this was pretty simple.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
So it made you go directly. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, then you can go to the left here.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Wait, so this is where I was supposed to go?
No, I mean that's just.
Oh.
Oh yeah. There.
I just followed the letters.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
It's a pretty chill room.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Yeah. So you see, we got told that Dawn found a job for Louis at the cannery. So here, you control the narrative by actually playing out
He withdrew part of himself.
Louis' daily job of cutting the head of the fish.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
This looks super dangerous.
His mind began to...
Wait, let's take this thing. Okay.
Maybe it's trying
I should
to
place
get
my
you to-
hand there. There or on the guillotine.
What does the game allow you to do?
Well, it allows me to move my hand.
Yeah.
And I can move my hand over here. Maybe I will cut his hand off. But since the hand is pointing to this direction...
Yeah, it seems like there's something in there that you can grab.
Wander.
Oh no, I can walk.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I asked him
All
to
right.
describe it.
Now I remember.
He said he started
you still have to get the fish.
imagining a
Oh man, I need to move...
He'd feel
do
his
different
way back.
mechanics with the keyboard and the mouse. Jeez. It's a good
Wrap
thing.
your brain around it, yeah.
It's a good thing I practiced with the game Abuse in the 90s. It was this game Abuse back in '96, and it was
Abuse.
Yeah, and it was
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
basically in the game Abuse. The revolutionary thing was the fact that she had to use the mouse and the keyboard at the same time, which wasn't that popular at the time. So you'd aim the weapons using the mouse. It's a 2D platformer, and you'd move the character with the keyboard, and you'd move
But he found something more.
the crosshairs with the mouse.
Okay. So now you're like 2.5D little perspective. Hey, did you cut the head of the fish?
Yeah. Now they're just messing
I
with me
spoke with
with
his boss.
Isometric games.
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless,
I want to see Paul
focused.
playing this part.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Yeah, well, when it comes to weird mouse keyboard interaction, I remember Trespasser.
Very promising
like when I first tried the Trespasser demo.
He told me he
Trespasser, if you don't know about it, it's a Jurassic Park-like FPS that was released in the late 90s,
on the edge of a city
and it was
named Lewis
quite. It was quite something because it tried to implement a bunch of new things, like ragdoll physics.
Then he made music.
There were an early implementation of pixel shaders, but done in software.
And songs for them to play.
But yeah, I think they just hurried it, and at the end it just was more of a mess than an actual game.
Starting a band.
Trying to control your
and he was always
your gun, your crosshair, while trying to do something else with the keyboard.
One day his imagination grew
That's
strong.
a mess.
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
But yeah, here.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Continue getting into deeper into Lewis' brain while we are cutting even more.
Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor, and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
In Louisville.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a...
Beautiful. Oh, now I'm making up the story myself. Beautiful prince or handsome queen? Let's go with handsome queen.
Handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for...
Sinister serpents.
Sinister serpents.
While we're there.
If they give me choices, I'm gonna choose the darkest path ever.
He followed the sound of her.
Let's go with electric sitar.
Yeah.
Electric sitar.
Nothing dark about that. Not either of them. Oh. This is awesome.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Wait, what actually happens if I don't do the fish mechanic?
I think the story doesn't
progress.
I mean you're still moving forward with the keyboard,
But he was so proud of having created it.
Oh no, I have to cut because, for example, this door won't open probably if I don't cut it. Yeah.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
All right.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Are we going to push ourselves
He began
into
to despise the man with a royal contempt.
I think he can choose to go.
Right, so maybe I'll...
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him. His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Oops.
Jeez.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Damn it.
This game is super depressing.
Yeah.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
I warned that it was not a
Yeah.
happy one.
It's not Day of the Tentacle, that's for sure.
Anyway, I think that's it for me, and you're pretty close to the end actually, so you might be able to push towards the end.
Okay. You want to stick around for the Wheel of Curtis?
I might have to watch that.
Okay, no problem.
Unfortunately, I have to go at this point.
No problem.
And
Thank you
then
so much.
That was an
Thank you so
absolute
much for
pleasure.
choosing this game. This game is awesome.
Yeah, it's really something else for sure. Okay. Thanks again for the opportunity. Everyone, stick around for the end, and I'll.
Thank you again.
I'll be back somewhere in the chat and through my countless donations.
Okay. Thank you, Clement.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so let's finish the game. You guys want to stick around to see the ending? Because I want to see the ending. Let me just... Hey, Jovet.
Zwex tipped $10. Thank you streaming and for the game choice, Clement. This has been an amazing experience.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Wait, so who's left at this point? We still have Edie and Dawn. Okay, we have the door over here.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Wait, are there stairs over there?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are
Edith,
very specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our
I'm
last...
not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
She left us a present in the
power
hallway.
had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Okay, so the library is sealed.
Had a key to it.
Oh.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Drex's grandma's like medication. Med these nuts.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are
Yep.
dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
What?
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Wait, so I control the
Years
hand.
went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
What?
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
So we're her kid. Man, this game was awesome. I'm usually very critical of narrative games that don't contain much interactivity, but this was actually a good game. And having the crew's photos of them as children is also a nice touch. Yeah, while the ending is running, I'm gonna get the Wheel of Curtis ready so we won't have to wait long. You're gonna add Bevan Red, also donated. Monk Dave sees you are right. Yeah, I saw it. Thank you, Monk. We have Schwex. Wait, let's see if we have all the names right. The week started on the 29th. So, wait. Okay, so we have from all of the donations this week, we have Schwex, and Victor Chang, CJ, Bevan Red, Archon, Redo, right? Moffat Reborn, and Sasha. Kay and Monk. Thank you all for donating. Gonna have the wheel ready in a moment. Please bear with me a bit. So we have Schwex. Moffat Reborn, Sasha K, and Monk. Right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we have all of them. Now we're gonna change it. Just one more moment, guys. The reason this is taking longer than usual is because the wheel is also based on the percentage of the weekly go. I have Sasha K. Okay, it's ready. Let's move this over here and this over here. Let's see, where's my Wheel of Curtis? Here it is. Okay. So, Jovet donated the most this week. Then Victor and CJ and Bevin Red. Then we have Archon, Moffat, Sasha K, and Monk. Thank you everyone for donating and helping us reach our goal. Now let's see who's our next co-host for a day. Let me just turn the audio down over here. Okay, Schwex. Are you guys ready? Let's spin the wheel. Bevin Red, you won the raffle. Congratulations, and congratulations on being a co-host for a day with us. And I hope you're on our Discord. You should join our Discord on discord.conversationswithcurtis.com, and we'll DM you. Now, with co-host for a day, if you guys don't want to be in the live stream, you can either choose to pay it forward to someone else, or choose a game for us to play, or just join us on our live stream, because we don't bite. We're kind of fun, and that's it. And Bevin will be able to tell us all of the stories from all of the productions that he talked about in our previous live stream. Okay. Thank you guys for joining today. Thank you for sticking around to the end. I know it's been a longer live stream than usual, with a lot of twists and turns in the game and with the people who are actually live streaming the game. We started off with Paul and Clement, and then we ended with just me. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for donating. Thank you for sticking around. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely weekend. I'm on vacation next week, so Paul will do all kinds of shenanigans, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. And I'll see you the week after with a few new interviews, a few new live streams, and more cool surprises. So bye, everyone. Bevin, Red, stay in touch, and we'll take it from there. Bye.